Looking over the numbers. So Samuel Girard is 21 years of age. 4 goals, 27 points this past season. Um, has a grand total of 12 penalty minutes in 150 games. So he plays a very clean game. I like Girard. 5 million a year for 7 years is what Colorado's paying to keep him. It's a lot of money. When you go Rottenen's still out there, Rottenen's got to look at this contract and go, "Well, I'm at least two Girards, aren't I got to be worth 10 million now." So yeah, this is a decent amount of money. And this is a defense. I like Samuel Girard. I think he's a good defenseman. 5 million a year. That's the market's really gone up for defensemen. Um, can you argue now that Jake Gardiner doesn't get at least that, or are we going to argue that Jake Gardiner doesn't get? And this is just so strange to me in that 7 years for Girard at 5 million per. This is either going to be a contract we look back on a couple years from now and say that was genius. Joe Sakic knew exactly what he had there. This kid was exactly what he thought he was going to be. Or we're going to look back in a couple years and go, that seems be a little bit much for Girard, because Girard, does he end up being top four, say a couple years down the road, or is he like he had 19 minutes and 54 seconds on average this past season? It was after 17 minutes and 42 seconds was the average the previous year. So he's definitely playing more, and he's playing well. But, if I had made the argument, say 2 weeks ago, if I'd said Girard's worth at least 4.5 million, I'd say he should get 5 million here for 7 years. There would have been people saying, "Are you crazy? 7 years for Girard?" Yeah. So for the Avs, they get certainty in that they know what his cap hit's going to be until he's 28. For Girard, he gets 5 million a year for 7 years. So it's a win-win, and we'll see whether or not it ends up being worth it. Let me know what you guys think, Avs fans. Let me know what you guys think about this contract. He's and I said I like him. I think he's a good defenseman. I've thought he was a steal since they picked him up from Nashville. Nashville didn't really need him. We've seen Fabro come in. They've been able to move out Subban out of Nashville because they didn't really have any need for extra defensemen. They always create great defensemen in Nashville, but and draft defensemen really well. But this is strange. Let me know your thoughts. Be interested to know what you think. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. Just happened upon this video, and hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.